Hey y'all, hey, it's JJ Conway. Welcome to Building Wealth Together, where our goal is to help you walk in abundance and leave a legacy. It's Juice with JJ. This is where I keep you informed about scams, financial controversies, and money shenanigans so you can keep your cash flow out of their pockets and funding your dreams. Let's get into it. Today's Juice with JJ is all about COVID car scams that are ramping back up. There's several to watch out for, and I want to make sure you're aware so you can keep more of your money in your pocket. The first thing I want to highlight today is something that car and truck dealers were doing 9-10 months ago when the lockdowns were started. They're calling people and saying things like, oh, with everything going on, we're short on inventory, and you've got these COVID mutations and not enough vaccines, so if you've been thinking about selling your car or truck, now's the time to take action. Sell your car and truck to us. And see, what they're doing is they're playing on people's fears that they might be laid off again or that they might get sick and need cash. And for whatever reason, this COVID has created a situation where you need to hurry up and sell your car. And I'm the one you need to sell it to because I'm going to take good care of you. Now, the reason I'm telling you about this is because we must remember that these companies don't have our best interest at heart. They're simply using fear as a tactic to get you to make an emotional decision that's not in your best interest. All right. It's in their best interest because you better believe that they are not going to give you top dollar for your vehicle. Now, most of us have been around long enough to know that about dealer trade-ins, but just in case you're new to the world of car sales, you will almost never, and I'm not going to say 100%, but I'm going to say almost always never get more cash value for your trade-in by selling the car to the dealer than you would if you sold it to somebody else yourself. So this is why when you go to websites like Kelley Blue Book or Edmunds, they're going to give you the private party value for your car, what your car's worth if you sold it to somebody else, what you could get from somebody else by selling it directly to another mom or dad or consumer, right? Or the trade-in value, what the dealer's going to give for it. And if you do some playing around there, you'll see that there's usually a significant difference. It could even be a couple $1,000s, right? Sometimes you still might decide to do the trade-in. I mean, maybe your family or life circumstances make it difficult for you to sell the vehicle yourself, right? But it does come at the cost of a devalued trade-in. Convenience costs, right? We know this. The reason this scam is even worse, and it's not technically a scam, right? Because you are a willing party, but I call it a scam because they're not even giving you the trade-in value. They're using these fear tactics to get you all stirred up and make a hasty decision to sell, knowing that if they can get you all stirred up, you won't notice how little you're getting. Now, here's one that really is a scam, though, and just like the previous example, I understand if somebody might say, well, let the buyer beware. You fell for it, your problem, right? Now, let me tell you about this lady, Ms. Wallace. She was getting frustrated because with this whole COVID mess, apparently it's driven up the price of cars. I don't know why. People aren't driving as much. I mean, it's not like meat. Have y'all noticed how expensive the meat prices have gotten? I mean, you used to could get leg quarters for 49 cents a pound, and now they're like $2 for leg quarters, right? So anyway, she jumps on this Honda Accord offer for $1,200. The seller said they didn't want to allow test drives because of COVID. Well, now that's red flag number one. And then they sent her to this eBay Motors page that promised consumer protections that they would handle all of the payments and make sure that they would handle the delivery. Okay? Interestingly, though, she gets to the eBay Motors page and the eBay Motors page says pay via gift cards, which is red flag number 2. Actually, the fact that the car was only $1,200, that's actually red flag number 1. So we got 3 red flags here. One, a Honda Accord should be closer to $5,000. The fact that it was only $1,200, that's red flag number 1. Red flag number 2, no test drives. Red flag number 3, gotta pay with gift cards. Okay? Now, it's really hard when you are trying so hard to get ahead and you see this opportunity to do something that will help you move your family forward and you just want to jump on it and, maybe you're not paying attention to the red flags, right? We've all been there, right? And I feel bad for this young lady, but hopefully she has learned a lesson that will stay with her for eternity, and you will learn through her experience that the next time you're on an eBay Motors page and it says pay in gift cards, that you should run far, far away. Because even though this page promised full buyer's protection and said it would handle payment and shipping, she still ended up reading off $1,200 worth of gift card codes to the seller, who then ghosted. And then eBay says, it's not my problem. So now this mom is out $1,200, but she got a good $1,200 lesson. Thankfully for her, it was $1,200 and not $12,000. The scammers out there have been pretty devilish. I mean, devious. Well, actually, they being devilish too, right? And they can even use names of real places. And it's not just the guys with the broken English claiming to be Nigerian prince anymore, y'all. These are folks that sound like they are right around the corner. And in some cases, they act like they know you, or they may have done a little bit of quick research when you showed interest, and they've known enough about you to make it feel like they're your oldest friend. So watch out and remember, if anything is too good to be true, it probably is. Well, except for JJ Conway, because I'm the hostess with the mostest. And my free classes at buildingwealthtogether.com are 100% legit to help you dump debt, build wealth, and leave a legacy. That's all I got for you today. Y'all take care and be blessed.
Love the podcast? Be sure to like, subscribe, and forward to 3 friends. You can ask a question or take a life-changing class at buildingwealthtogether.com. Now, go walk in abundance and leave a legacy.